Welcome to Marketing Edge on TV, Nigeria's leading initiative in the business of brand management. A 30-minute show that features brand news, branding focus, industry interviews, conversations, all in the mix to promote the brand idea, home and abroad. Welcome. The National Institute of Marketing of Nigeria has announced that it would be intensifying plans towards a successful staging of this year's annual marketing conference, an annual general meeting, despite the growing concerns regarding coronavirus pandemic spreading across the globe. The institute said it was proceeding with plans towards the twin event, which has been slated to hold between 16th and 17th April 2020 in Benin City, the Edo State capital. It has, however, cautioned all members of the institute to ensure that they keep to basic recommendations of the World Health Organization and the Federal Ministry of Health on the pandemic to keep safe. In a statement signed by the President and Chairman of Council, Tony Agremomen, the institute cautioned all its members not to be deceived by the misinformation that coronavirus was a fluke, stressing rather that it was real and currently an existential threat to the world. Coronavirus is a respiratory disease that was first detected in China and which has now been detected in almost 70 locations internationally, including the United States. To continuously offer more options to Nigerian consumers, Promocido Nigeria Limited has launched SUNVITA Choco Crunch into the cereal market. The new offering comes in 40-gram sachet and 500 block top bottom pouch with resealable ziplock, which allows the product to be kept fresh even after opening. The grand product launch was also used to mark the World Cereal Day by the company. Pupils and their teachers who were privileged to be invited from various schools were present at the event, and they all breakfasted with the new product after an exhilarating factory tour to see how the product is made with top quality products. The students were equally privileged to be the first set of consumers to taste the new product. They participated in a lot of exciting activities which saw them winning exciting prizes ranging from different Promocido brands and gifts. The Managing Director, Chief Executive Officer of Chris Parks Marketing Solutions Company, Chris Parks, has joined the management board of Avaero Capital Partners. Parks of Britain turned Nigerian by association has committed over 45 years into marketing and finance related industries with 8 years of his cognate experience in the UK plus his own partnership in Covent Garden, London. He had clients such as American Express International Dollar Card, worked with Amex to launch financial products into non-dollar countries such as Greece, Israel, Denmark, and many other countries. He had a 15-year stint in South Africa working on international brands, gaining massive experience working with brands such as Unilever, Vandenberg, Standard Bank, SA Breweries, and many others.
Which time I go be this now? Not be the same one when they pay this money.
They don't use code.
Which code? Oh boy, no don't get it from market to get the chow. 888 now me the code yo.
Yes, so anytime you recharge with star 88 star pin hash, MTN will summon you with 5 times your recharge. Make you take turn up better a woof.
Frontline Nigerian technology company Afrinolly Creative Hub has entered into a strategic partnership with telecoms industrial giant MTN towards delivering quality creative execution of the year 2020 edition of the recently launched television reality music show Yellow Star. Afrinolly was recently appointed by the telecoms giant as a technical partner for the creative execution of the new music talent show. The company had emerged top following a keenly contested bid in search of a creative handler for 2020 edition of Yellow Star Music Show. Yellow Star, formerly known as Project Fame, is a musical platform created by the leading Nigerian telecommunications and data services provider, NTN Nigeria, with a view to discovering and to grooming young Nigerian musical talents and providing a lifetime opportunity capable of turning their dreams and aspirations into reality. Speaking during an exclusive interview session with Marketing Ed recently in Lagos, the Managing Director CEO Afrinolly Creative Hub, Chike Madegbuna, said the company was so excited to emerge as the winner of MTN organized creative bid, adding that his firm was happy and ever ready to partner with the foremost telecoms company in delivering quality and excellent creative works for the current edition of the new reality show. The head Car45 Marketplace, Patricia Duru, has offered fresh explanation on the reason behind the organization's decision to launch its trade business, an e-commerce platform, the Car45 Marketplace. Duru, speaking recently during an exclusive interview at Marketing Ed on TV program Ed on TVC News, stated that the organization's objective of launching the business platform was to ensure that sellers and buyers of auto brands in Nigeria have protection while trading in a safe and convenient business atmosphere. Appearing as a personality guest on the program, she observed that since the launch of Car45 Marketplace platform, Car45 business operations had been largely successful. She added that the company had consistently delivered value in a different way to consumers as opposed to the previous experience, where the company basically worked with dealers and businesses. She disclosed future plans and business relationships of the organization with female consumers and market dealers, noting that though a significant number of dealers and consumers were working on the company's ecosystem, more efforts must be put in place to ensure that more people are brought on board.
You can choose to manage everything else, but not your data. Get more out of life with the new Airtel data plans. Dial *141# today. Data is life.
Airtel, the smartphone network.
Empowering women through improved access to finance and social support is crucial in achieving the desired growth for the economy. This is the belief of First Bank of Nigeria Limited, even as it maintained that investing in women economic empowerment sets a direct path towards gender equality, poverty eradication, and inclusive economic growth. First Bank demonstrated during this year's International Women's Day, a worldwide event that celebrates women's achievements from the political to the social. It's also a day stakeholders in Nigeria and in the diaspora canvassed gender equality in the society and workplace. The event brought together governments, women organizations, corporations, and charities for purposes of development and inclusion. According to the World Bank, women empowerment is a process that creates power in individuals over their lives, our society, and in their communities. The bank has advanced 58 billion naira loans to over 81,000 women-led businesses and interests. Keynes Lions has provided an update on contingency plans for the festival in the light of the evolving global situation regarding the coronavirus. The festival is still scheduled to take place as planned from 22nd to 26 June in Cannes, France. Organizers say they will continue to monitor the situation closely and follow all guidance from health and government officials. The festival, working closely with the mayoral office of Cannes and the French authorities, has secured alternative dates of 26 to 30th October 2020 if changing circumstances required them to postpone the event from June. Well, as things stand, anyone who is submitting a Lions entry for 2020 should follow the existing process and timeline, according to them. If anything about the process changes, organizers say they will issue a further announcement. OMNICOM CEO John Ware has sent an email to the holding company's 70,000 employees informing them that it will be moving to a global work from home policy this week. The group has told staff of marked improvement in China and Singapore, with teams starting to get back to business as usual. Ren stressed the essential staff only are to go into the office and they must maintain the recommended social distance. In addition, the company is encouraging all staff to follow the guidance of national, local and city regulatory authorities. Next is Brand in Focus. Wait. Is this your new name, right?
Amachoma, drinks on him.
Yeah, you just said.
Not today, Choma.
Who was he right? I have to watch him again now. Abi?
Choma, another round.
Who Pato did it? Not Pato now. Hey!
Something different again, sir.
Wait.
Changing your car is easy. Log on to our website www.cars45.com to get started.
Out-of-home advertising practitioners under the aegis of Outdoor Advertising Association of Nigeria recently embarked on a grand move with the objective of instituting a standard operating procedure, a procedure guideline which aims to guard and determine terms of business relationships between operators in the outdoor advertising sector and other business players in the industry. The launch of the SOP draft document, which took place recently, was highly commended by a good number of industry stakeholders who saw the initiative as a novel achievement by the Emmanuel Ajufo-led executive leadership of the OAAN. More importantly to the development was the tactic support and blanket endorsement of the initiative by industry apex regulator, the Advertising Practitioners Council of Nigeria. Not only did the council throw its corporate weight behind the SOP initiative, it went further to collaborate with the OAAN leadership on the launch of the draft SOP document to authenticate and bring credibility to the novelty effort of the outdoor practitioners. Speaking during the formal presentation of the draft document to a cross-section of individuals and stakeholders in the industry who gathered in Lagos Sheraton Hotel and Tours, venue of the event, the acting registrar Con Ijedi Yoa recalled the long history in the evolution of outdoor advertising sector in Nigeria, describing it as very crucial and perhaps an indispensable arm of the advertising industry in the country. From the levels of states, the SOP initiative was also well greeted as it attracted the attention and support of the Lagos Signage and Advertising Agency, with its managing director, Demola Desemo, himself an OH industry player, pledging to give the agency's corporate support and that of the state government in ensuring that out-of-home business was given a prime place to thrive. But the question is, how will the stipulations and guidelines of the new SOP draft proposal be accepted and bring about the much desired change to OH advertising sector and practitioners? Next is the interview segment, a marketing edge on TV. We have the head Car45 Marketplace, Patricia Duru. Enjoy our discussion.
Which time I go be this now? How be the same money when they go the face this morning?
They don't use code.
Which code?
Oh boy, no don't get from market to get the chow. 888 now be the code yo.
Yes, so anytime you recharge with star 88 star pin hash, MTN will summer you with 5 times your recharge. Make you take turn up better a woof.